Dustin.
Is this taping? Okay, Straw Dogs is based on one. Straw Dogs is legendary for one particular fucking scene, and there's no fucking way you're gonna tell me I haven't seen the movie. But there's no way you're gonna tell me they did that again.
Yeah, they did do Straw Dogs again, and they did the scene, and also James Marsden.
Did they do it the same way?
A little bit differently and a little bit more extreme, but it was
really.
Yeah, they definitely implied.
I'm talking about the emotional complexity of the female, where she was like, "No, yes, no."
They did it, like I said, they did it a bit differently. I'm not going to spoil what they did, but it was definitely a bit differently. But one thing I'll say is that James Woods was in that film. I think he played like the.
He played the old man.
He played the old man. Well, the football coach. He was like a violent, basically a violent racist dude who was like he was like the dude was like
the easiest role he's ever played.
Let me put it about this way. Like in the role he plays in that one, it's like he plays a total fucking psycho in the film. Like basically, it's like he was scary in my opinion than Alexander Skarsgård. Like James Woods just like flipping the shit out of people.
James Woods,
just
that's what is
like
great about James Woods.
That dude is a great fucking actor. Yeah, what he can do. Like it's like. Yeah, like he can do like angry very well. Like
James Woods.
He has like hair completely bleached. Like it's just like he looks kind of like if like you saw Deckard from Blade Runner, like just like all veiny and just very like that's literally what he looked like in the film. But he was a fucking psychopath.
Nobody can play sleazy like James Woods, and it's so funny how many lefty fucking movies he's in, because he's so fucking good. He played the fucking dude that shot Medgar Evers. He played the guy in Nixon. Nixon's right-hand man.
Who?
The other guy.
He was in a lot of miniseries too. And
played Roy Cohn.
Yeah, he was in a lot of miniseries too. Like the one about Bernanke. Like he was in a lot of the one about the financial trade. He was in a lot of supporting roles. Every supporting role he's in, he's got like some kind of nomination for. Like he's got some kind of nomination for like the roles that he does because he's that damn good. But it's like I don't think he even does movies anymore. Really, he doesn't really make too. I don't think he said he's been blackballed pretty much.
No,
like
his agent. Those guys are full of shit.
Well, he said his agent won't put him in like any movies.
Oh bullshit, dude! Zack Snyder's making Fountainhead. Nobody's getting blackballed. Hey, what's your favorite?
But Zack Snyder's also making billions of dollars. Like
what's your favorite James Woods movie?
I don't know. What's his filmography?
Salvador. He made Videodrome, Once Upon a Time in America. He also did the
Casino,
the Godfather, movies.
He did do the Godfather.
Yeah, he was in some Godfather movies.
Which Godfather movie?
I'm trying to remember exactly which one, but he was in a Godfather movie. I know that.
He was not in a Godfather.
I think he actually got a nomination for it.
I'll tell you my favorite one. Okay, James B. Harris, who is Stanley Kubrick's co-producer, made one film, and I love people who make one movie.
Yeah.
One and done.
Yeah.
This was his one and done. It's called Cop. And it's basically, like I said before, it's a better version of Dirty Harry. And it's so good, and he's so good. He's just like a sociopathic cop who only wants to catch the serial killer. And him seducing this woman who was traumatized. She was this feminist who had been sexually traumatized at some point in her life. And he's trying to bang her. And it's the fucking... Marlon Brando did a similar scene in One-Eyed Jacks, but he didn't do it as cold-hearted as James Woods. It's the fucking... Because he's the protagonist, and it's the most disturbing... It's proof that you can fucking have a great movie with a really interesting protagonist who has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. It's fucking just amazing. Watching him seduce Leslie Ann Warren in this movie is just fucking disturbing and funny. Because he's just such an awful person. And it has no message. Like Dirty Harry has first of all, Dirty Harry's message was stupid. And second of all, it just doesn't bother with
it was fucking popular.
Oh, yeah. Sure.
Because of fucking Clint Eastwood.
It was good.
If anyone other than Clint Eastwood played Dirty Harry, it would not have worked. But did anyone see The Mule, by the way?
I wanted to. Really.
I watched the first 10, 15 minutes. I thought it was kind of boring, but then I saw Pete Davidson and John Mulaney review it. If they're serious about that, then I totally want to see it.
Yeah.
Because did you see it?
I saw. I did see it.
Okay, did he really have 2-3 ways in that, or did they make that up?
I'm not gonna spoil it for you.
What? I don't fucking believe in spoil. Okay.
I do.
All right, I picked Cop. What's your favorite James Woods movie?
I guess he's in Virgin Suicide.
Oh yeah, he was so good in that.
Like I said, he's a great.
He played totally against type in that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was. I think that was in one of the tweets I sent about how understated his performance was. And then I was like, "What are you, a fucking moron? Why would immigrants want to vote? Why would illegal immigrants risk their status to vote?"
I mean,
By the way, you're understated. The performance in Virgin Suicides was understated and brilliant.
in Videodrome, where he pretty much makes out with a TV that's involved in bold-based baseball.
Oh, I love it.
So it just shows how much you can be outside a character. Like, look, in Videodrome, he literally makes out with TV, like, and the screen like morphs around his face like tits almost. It's like.
What happened to Cronenberg, man? He started getting all serious.
Yeah, he started to make he's made a lot. He made a film with Robert Pattinson that was actually a little bit underrated, based on a Don DeLillo one.
Oh yeah, the Don DeLillo book.
Yeah,
you know, there's
yeah, and then he also made one where Julianne Morgan, and that's what that shit called Maps to Our Stars. That was a great black satire.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't do any of these like dream-based movies, body horror, like these ideas.
Or The Fly. He said he wanted to remake his own Fly. He wanted to I'm like, dude,
you should do that.
He's probably the only one who can pull that off.
He should do one of those like shot-by-shot remakes too.
Oh yeah, like a
they DH Jeff Goldblum for it. They DH Jeff.
You know, if you combine those two versions, I might have seen that 10 times. But you know what's great about Cosmopolis? That was done already. Don DeLillo wrote a script with Michael Keaton, but it's more of a comedy. And I can't remember what it's called, but he plays a player. It's got Robert Downey Jr., Michael Keaton, and the guy from After Hours, Griffin Dunn. And he's basically driving around exactly like that, where half of the movie takes place in the back seat of cabs, and it's almost exactly like Cosmopolis. Almost, except it's funny, and it's got a happy ending.
Yeah.
I don't remember how Cosmopolis ended.
Very bleak. Very, very bleak.
I just saw that Robert Pattinson movie called Good Times.
He was so good.
He was fucking great.
The Safdie Brothers movies are fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I never heard of those guys.
That should just tell you right there that Robert Pattinson can fucking act his ass off.
Oh yeah, compared to God, I'm really fucking bothered by this fucking. I don't know
Kristen
why.
Stewart ain't bad either. She's got a lot better.
Okay, now this is we're gonna have
Clouds of
fucking-
Silver.
Okay, now I got
Clouds of
problems.
Silver.
Yeah, and then that.
No, hold on.
She should have gotten
Wait a
a nomination for Clouds of Silver.
No, I'm bothered by this. She's playing Gene Seberg.
Yeah.
Did you hear about this?
Yeah.
I'm bothered by
And
this.
she's in Charlie's
Angels.
How do you say?
Angels.
I saw. Okay. Oh,
She's also in Charlie's
I'm bothered
Angels,
by that
too.
too. But I saw because it's not from the writer's perspective. It's from somebody else's perspective, and it's basically Hollywood saying almost like we don't have to apologize for anything. We didn't act like assholes. In the meantime, they all acted like fucking idiots.
Yeah, they like drove
They were
her
the
to
dumbest
suicide.
suckers. They were the dumbest suckers I've ever fucking heard of. Although I even read that book and I remember going, huh? The James Frey book too. That opening page.
A Million Little Pieces or whatever.
Okay, didn't he kind of lose you when you realized he got onto a flight covered in blood?
There was a lot of things in that book where like I liked it, but I
did like it.
I was like, this is kind of obviously fucking fake. Like,
And I liked Sarah too. But hold on, I don't understand. I saw Mystery Shopper. What? No, what were you saying?
oh yeah, Mystery Shopper. I love that movie. That was
Okay,
good.
but I saw it. But she didn't.
She just played herself.
She
though.
does.
That one part where she cries though, like near the
fuck is
end,
this
I was like, that's a good like.
What is this like?
Yeah. But they also like people cast her to be herself, so it's like it's not really
But
her fault.
that's my point. I doubt she's like that.
Well, yeah, you know what?
She looks. I mean, she
what-
always looks uncomfortable, like she's acting.
One thing I will say is that anyone see the movie like some Nicolas Cage's independent work though? Did anyone see
Nicolas
like
Cage.
Mandy or what?
Well, besides
Vampires,
besides
yes?
Mandy, he also had another one where it was like I forgot. It was
Oh,
either-
Doggy Dog.
Yeah, Doggy Dog.
Doggy
That
Dog.
was
I did
fucking Paul
not.
Schrader. I love that shit.
Really?
Like the one
Really?
where he screams at Elijah Wood. It's like.
Yeah.
I liked it, but I kept thinking the whole time. I was like, oh, Paul Schrader saw a Harmony Korine movie. Paul Schrader saw Spring Breakers.
Really? I
That's
don't
cool.
see it.
You don't see Spring Breakers?
Paul Schrader
The Taylor
made-
Swift
not
references,
as-
the slow motion in the fucking